Let's please do the calculation. Anybody got answer? Anybody is doing calculation? You may respond. Just give me a response. Anybody is doing calculation? Or else shall I give the value?
68,362.
No. So check the sub formula is Pi minus T naught divided by 1 over by H1 into A. Let's please check that. The dimensions are in meter and properties should be in watt per meter square Kelvin for convective heat transfer coefficient. Conduction for thermal conductivity it is watt per meter Kelvin. Yes. Yes. Anybody other answer? Anybody got other answer? One or this. Yes. Anybody got other answer? So if you do the calculation analytical method, then only you can easily compare with the ANSYS method. You can believe it. Otherwise, simply solving the problem, no use. Yes. Yes, check your answer. I got 11.173 watt. 11.173 watt. This is what? The rate of heat transfer. Takes place in composite wall. Has anybody got this value? Please check. There is the first bit over. First bit what? Rate of heat transfer is determined. Then after that, what we are going to determine here? Next one is heat flux. How to determine heat flux? Second bit B. Heat flux. Heat flux is a small q that we can determine here. Small q is equal to.
Correct, sir.
Is it right? Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Next, small q is equal to. What is the heat flux? Small q is equal to the rate of heat transfer divided by area. What is the rate of heat transfer? It is 11.173. What is the area we assumed here? 1 unity. The same value is that 11.173 watt per meter square. That is a heat flux. Now we'll check with those values which are once we solve the answers. Next, third one. This is the important one is temperature distribution. Temperature distribution. Temperature distributions. Yes. How do you calculate temperature distribution? Now see that from the air to the first component, what mode of heat transfer takes place here? You know that from the air inside air to the first component, what mode of heat transfer takes place? You know that the convective mode of heat transfer is in short form, right? It's HT. convective mode of heat transfer. What is the convective mode of heat transfer? Q is equal to, what is the formula for convective mode of heat transfer? Q is equal to H into A into temperature difference, right? Temperature difference, right? Here, what is H? For the air, inside air to the first wall, that is H1, convective heat transfer coefficient. What is area is H. What's the temperature difference here? Take inner side, or that is called as Ti is equal to T1 minus second one is what is T2. So see that here. Now this is the first one. Junction of the air to the wall is 2. Then this is the 1. This is called as 2. This is the junction of first wall to the third wall is 3. The junction of second wall to the third wall is 4. Then third wall to the fourth wall it is 5. Then 6. And last one is 7. Okay, these are the notation we use. From T1 is equal to what? Ti. T1 is equal to what? Ti. Now substitute. What is the rate of heat transfer? 11.173. That is equal to H1 is how much? 6 watt per meter square Kelvin. What is the area? It is 1 into what is the T1? T1 is nothing but Ti. How much it is? 20 degrees centigrade minus T2. Now we'll go for calculate T2. What is the value of T2 you got? Let's please do it fast because already it's 320. The rate of heat transfer is constant here. The heat flux is also constant. When we go for composite wall, then two temperature difference, thermal difference, temperature difference there, then what will be the rate of heat transfer? Please calculate, tell me what is the value of T2 get? And that T2 should be less than T1 or Ti, less than 20 degrees centigrade. Then your answer is right.
18.137.
Yeah,
137
degrees centigrade. So similarly, go for calculate. Next one. Next, what from 2 to 3, there is a conduct for gypsum. What type of mode of heat transfer we take this here? Conduction. For conduction mode of heat transfer, Q is equal to what is the formula? K2 into A into what is dt by dx. What is the dt? T2 minus T3. Yes. T2 minus T3 whole divided by what is the length? dt by dx. Or else I will write the general formula first. For general formula for conduction here, K into A into dt by dx. Right? That is equal to what is thermal conductivity here? For gypsum it is K2 into A into what is the temperature difference? T2 minus T3 whole divided by what is the length? That is L2. You should take L2 should be in meter. What is the rate of heat transfer? Is 11.173. That is equal to K2 is 0.176 into area is 1 into what is T2? T2 already we previously calculated 18.137 minus which is unknown here. T3 is unknown. There is a whole divided by L2. L2 is how much? 12 into 10 raised to power of minus 3. Now from this we calculate T3. Now give me the answer for T3. Again T3, once we got T3, that should be less than T2. As the length increases, temperature goes on, decreases. Right? That is why we get negative sign, minus sign. Let's please do it fast. If anybody got the value, T3 value, check the formula, then substitution, then answer.
17.375.
Yeah, 17.376
375.
degree centigrade. Okay, similarly, you calculate the T4, T5, T6. Or finally, T7 is equal to T0 minus 10 degree, approximately minus 9.99 will get, that is minus 10 degree. The remaining thing will left to you to calculate the remaining thing. Okay. Now, how do you solve this problem? By using ANSYS software. Next. Okay. Now, please take this screenshot for the wall, composite wall, and this property. What is the optical property and the property, thermal property? We need it. Clear? Okay. Now, how do you solve this problem? By ANSYS. Directly, I'll move on to the ANSYS workbench. Only 53 participants are there, right? So wait 1 minute. Yes. Now I'll go to the ANSYS software. Now GUI is visible, right? Give me confirmation.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Now again, first step, the processor, then processor and post processor. Okay, directly I will go for directly the ANSYS. Okay. Now go to the first ANSYS utility menu. ANSYS utility menu. File. Now we'll go for clear all the previous data. Clear and start new. Do not read the file. Okay. Then give the clear all the previous data. I think already all of you have the manual, right? In your WhatsApp groups, the respective WhatsApp group, you have manual. Directly I'll go for it. Okay, just see that how to do this analysis. Next, go for give the job name, file, change job name. Here we're doing the thermal analysis. Again, it's a one-dimensional or two-dimensional. So only the along the length only the heat transfer takes place because the processing area is unity considered. Along the thickness of the wall only the heat transfer takes place. That is called as a one-dimensional heat transfer analysis. Clear? The first step over in the file utility menu, clear and start new, change the job name. Second step, go to the ANSYS menu, preference. Now, earlier up to what we analyzed here, the statical dynamic, what type of GUI we use? Structural, because we analyze the component structural analysis, means load carrying member. Now forwards, what type of problem we are going to analyze here? Thermal, right? Individual discipline or show GUI, graphical user interface. Only it will display only thermal related command. Clear? This is only change here. One more change here. GUI, you go for select thermal. Then give OK. Right? Let's go to preprocessor. In the preprocessor, first again element type. First step, add. Now, which type of element type you go for select here? Here we'll go for select the thermal link. See the thermal mass link. There are here two mode of heat transfer takes place. One is conduction, other one is convection. First will happen here convection. First I will take convection mode. Second one, conduction mode of heat transfer takes place from inner wall to the outside of the wall. Right? Now we'll go for select link. Here first for convection mode of heat transfer, take convection 34. That is the link. Convection 34. Then give apply. Next for conduction mode of heat transfer, same link. Take 2D conduction 32. 2D conduction 32. Then give OK. See that type 1, link 1 stands for link 34. That was stood for convective mode of heat transfer. Type 2, link 2, that is link 32 stands for what? Conduction mode of heat transfer. Yes, any doubts regarding this? We have in this composite wall two mode of heat transfer takes place. One is convection from inner wall to the air to the inside air to the first wall, then conduction, then later last one is from wall to the air convection. Two mode of heat transfer takes place here. Then close the dialog box. Yes, any doubts? Next, once element type over, next go to real constant. Again add, then add. First we'll go for type 1, link 34, convective mode of heat transfer, link. So what is the convective convection area it is? That in the problem is not given, take it as unity. Convection surface area is 1. Then don't give other two data. Okay, we don't know that. So coefficient and input constant. Then give apply or okay, anyone you can give. I'll give apply. Sorry, just okay you give. Then give add one more for second one. Type 2, link 32, then give okay. What will be the cross-section area for conduction mode of heat transfer? That is also unity 1, right? Then give okay. Then close this dialog box. First element type over, one is link 34, another one is link 32. Link 34 stands for conventional mode of heat transfer takes place in the component. Second one is link 32 stands for conduction mode of heat transfer takes place. Then real constant for the corresponding cross-sectional area, surface area we enter. Next, go to material properties, then material model. Now, how many materials are there here? Total, how many materials are there? Now, this slide is not visible, right, in our screen. Just I will go for here. First, metal number 1. In the metal number 1, thermal. What is the metal number 1 is? What mode of heat transfer takes place here? Convective. Means we'll go for take a convection or film coefficient, double click, then enter that H1 value. What is the H1 value is? 6. Is it right? Then now the PPT is visible. Give me response. Just give me response.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Once you select the metal property, metal models, that will ask here metal model number 1. What is the metal model number 1? See that metal model number 1 is, so which is the metal model number 1 is air, right? Air. Then I want to enter this property of the air. It is 6 watt per meter square Kelvin. That is the what we entered here. Metal model number 1. In the thermal, double click the thermal. You get this property, thermal property. In that, go for convection or fill coefficient. That is how much here? 6. Then give okay. Then give okay. Then give okay. The first material has created. Then how do you take second material? Again, go to material, new model. Go to material, new model. Then it will ask define material ID. The material ID has to give 2 or inbuilt it will take 2. Then give okay. Again, same convective mode of coefficient. Double click. Now, for not convective mode of heat transfer, it is the conduction. Second material is what? The gypsum board, right? Conduction. In that isotropy, what is the Kxx value? For gypsum, it is 0.176.
0.176.
See that? So go to material, new model, automatically it will select metal model number 2. Material model number 2, it will select here. In that, the metal number 2 is what? Is a gypsum board, is a solid material. In the thermal conductivity, you have to select. In the from the conductivity, you go for select isotropic. Once you select isotropic, now it will ask here, what is the thermal conductivity for the second material, that is gypsum material. This is 0.176. Then give okay, then give okay, right? Yes. Similarly, go for up to how many materials you have to consider? How many materials you have to consider? Similarly, for six material, four
Six
ton.
materials.
Yeah, next for third material it is fiberglass. Its thermal conductivity is 0.036. Give okay. Next material, new model. Metal number four. For metal number four is also is a solid material, that is plywood. Its thermal conductivity is 0.115 watt per meter Kelvin. Then metal number metal number five is hardboard. The thermal conductivity is 0.215. Then give okay. And last one, sixth material is what? Air again. For air it is convective mode of heat transfer you have to take. Now what is value here? Its values are 10 watt per meter square Kelvin. Yeah, now see that. So metal number one, H1, that is air. Metal number two, gypsum board. Metal number three, fiberglass. Metal number four, plywood. Metal number five, it is hardboard. These are thermal conductivity entered. And last, metal number six is the convective film coefficient. That is S suffix F is equal to how much? 10. Then you have to enter OK. Right? So total, how many meters are there? 6 meters are there. 2 ears and in between the air, inlet air and outlet air, 4 composite walls are there. Then close this dialog box. Clear? Metal property over. Next, you go for modeling. Now, before going to model, now tell me directly we go for create the finite element model here because it's a one-dimensional problem. It is a one-dimensional problem. Directly we go for create the nodes and elements. Now, how many nodes are required here? How many nodes are required? Just I will go to that. First, pick the axis here. Now, take this is the x-axis, and vertical it is y-axis. This is x-axis, and another one is y-axis, right? Yeah, how many nodes are required? The first node is at the horizon, node number 1. Yes. The first is at the node number 1. Second one, node number 2 at a distance of 1 mm, means 1 to 10 to the power of -3 meter from the horizon. Next, third one, third node at a distance from the horizon. How much is 1 plus 12, 13 mm, means 17 to meter. Next, fourth node. Next, fifth node. Next, sixth node. Now, total how many nodes are required? Just give me a response. How many nodes are required? Total 7 nodes are required. 7 nodes are required. 7 nodes are required. Is it right? Any doubts regarding this assigning of nodes? Assigning of nodes, any doubts is there? Yes, now go to modeling, create. What you are going to create here? Nodes. Directly for one-dimensional element, one-dimensional problem, directly go for create finite element model. No need to go for geometrical model, then convert geometrical model into finite element model. Clear? Directly go for create finite element model. First you go for assign the nodes. Go to modeling, create nodes. Where you want to create inactive coordinate system. First node number 1, what is x value is 0, y value is 0, z also 0. Then give apply. Next, node number 2 with respect to origin. What is the value of location for node number 2 with respect to origin? 1 mm. Convert into meter. 1 into e raised to power of minus 3 or 1 into 10 raised to power of minus 3. Is it right? Give okay. Next, node number 3 with respect to origin. 1 plus 12, 13 mm. 13 into e raised to power of minus 3. Apply. Next, node number 4. 13 plus, next, what is the next one? 13 plus 75. How much it is? 83 plus 5, 88. 88 e raised to power of minus 3. Fourth node. Next, fifth node. 88 plus 20. 88 plus 20. 112. Sorry, 110. Sorry. 88, 98, 108 plus 2, 110. Is it right? 110 into e raised to power of minus 3. So what is the node number? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sorry, node number 5. Next, node number 6. Node number 6. 110 plus 20, 130. 130 e raised to power of minus 3. Apply. Now, what is the node number 7 is? 130 plus 1, 131 e raised to power of minus 3. Okay. Now, how many nodes are created here? Total 7 nodes are created. See, the node number 1 and 2 are very closest here. What is the gap between node number 1 and 2 is? Only a 1 mm difference here. What is the node number 6 to 7 also? 1 mm. Right? Now, my next question is, directly we go for create, once you create the nodes, directly we go for create elements or element attribute is required. Yes? Is there any element attribute is required or directly go for auto number through nodes? See that in the composite wall here, the material property changes here and real constant also change. The real constant is 1, no problem, but the element property is different and also the element type also different. Earlier it will not come here. Now element type also different. This is what convective mode of heat transfer, that is the link 34 comes here. These three are link 32 and this one is last one again link 34. Element type is also different. Real constant is also is the same, but you have to take real constant number set 1, 2, 3, 4. A real constant number set 1 is stands for the convective mode of heat transfer. Real constant number 2 stands for a conduction mode of heat transfer. And material property is also different. Then we go for take element attributes. Element attributes. Now go to element attributes. For first element you want to create. What is the first element it is? It is a convective mode of heat transfer from A to the gypsum board. Element type number it is 1, link 34. Material property it is 1. Real constant set number also 1. Then give OK. Once you give OK, then take auto number through node. If not visible, just enlarge this. Just enlarge by clicking right click mouse button and enlarge this. Now we can get the difference between 1 and 2. Then go for auto number through nodes. Now see the status bar, click or enter nodes for defining. Then select node number 1 and 2. Okay, 10 minutes time is left. Up to that only I'll take that. Okay. Now select the node number 1 and 2. Then give apply. Now first element has created. First element has created. Now I want to see the node number remaining nodes means just right click, give fit icon. Just right click and fit icon. Next I want to create the element between node number 2 and 3. Then what is the element attributes? Go to elements, element attributes. That is the what type of mode of heat transfer? That is gypsum board. Gypsum board is there is a link 32 means conduction mode of heat transfer. What is the metal number is 2 KXX K2 value. Real constant set number is 2. Then give OK. Then go to auto number through nodes, select node number 2 and 3, then give OK. Now second element has created. Then fit icon. Next, go to 3 and 4. For 3 and 4, and what is the metal here? Fiberglass. Again, go to element attributes. Element type is same, but metal property is different. Metal property is 3. Then real constant set number also is same, is 2. Then give OK. Then auto number through node, select node number 3 and 4. Give OK. Now the element 3 has created. Next, I want to create the fourth element. The fourth element is in between node number 4 and 5. Got that is what? Plywood. Element type is link 32 only, conduction mode of heat transfer. What is the metal property only changes? Metal number 4. Real constant set number is same. Then auto number through nodes, select node number 4 and 5, then give OK. Next, I want to create the element between node 5 and 6. 5 and 6, what material is? Hardboard. Then go to element property, metal number only, change it. Because the conduction mode of heat transfer link 32, metal number 5, real constant number 2. Then give OK. Auto number through nodes, select the node number 5 and 6, then give apply. Next one is last, node number 6 and 7. What is material? It is air. Air is flowing outside of the composite wall. Again, go to element attributes before creating that element. Then element type number is what? Link 34. Metal property is 6. What is the real constant set number is 1. Then give OK. Auto number through nodes, select node number 6 and 7. Then give OK. Now we complete the finite element model. If not visible means go to plot controls in the utility menu, plot controls, then plot, go to plot, then what you want to plot here? Elements. Now select everything, plot, multi-plot. Again, you want to see the node numbering, go to plot controls, numbering, the node numbers here off is that, make it on. Then give OK. Now both nodes and elements we are seen here, right? After that, once the modeling over, finite element model over, then you go for apply the loads. What type of analysis inbuilt here is the thermal steady state analysis is there. Load analysis type, new analysis, steady state it is, give OK. Then apply the loads. Go to define loads, apply. Here what type of column it is? Thermal column. Go to thermal. Then in that thermal, temperature, heat flow, convection, heat flux, heat generation. Here given inside air, outside air temperature. That is go for take temperature. Temperature is applied on nodes. So see that apply the temperature on nodes. Pick or enter nodes for temperature specification. First select the node number 1, leftmost node. See the node number 1 is selected here. Node number 1 is selected, then give OK. What is the inside temperature? Degrees of freedom to be constant is temperature is a constant value. What is the temperature? Inside temperature it is. The wall inside temperature is 20 degrees centigrade. Then give apply. Now select the node number 7. The node number 7 is selected here. Then what is the outside temperature of the air is? Temperature it is minus 10 degrees centigrade. Then give OK. Now that completes what? Finite element. So that completes the processing unit. That completes finite element model with the boundary condition. Then save DB. Before going to give processor, just give save DB. Then go to solution. Then solve current load setup. So later we'll discuss this one. Just give OK. Check your load data produces one warning to solve the comment yes. Now solution is done comes. Now we'll go for see the general post processor with the steady state. Then go to the plot results, contour plot, nodal solution, DOF solution, nodal temperature. Now see how the temperature is distributed from inner wall to the outer wall. Inner wall is how much? 20 degrees centigrade. Outer wall is how much? Minus 10 degrees centigrade. But how do we verify? How do we verify our answer is right or wrong? Just first we go to the least results. Least results, nodal solution, DOF solution, nodal temperature, then give OK. Now please check your answer with the analytical method. Yes, now the forum is visible. Please give me confirmation. Does anybody give me confirmation? Only 3 minutes time has left.
Yes, sir.
You see the node number 1, 20-degree temperature, the inlet. Node number 7, it is -10 degrees. That is the outlet air temperature. In between, how the temperature distributed. See the at node number 2, we calculate T2. T2, how much we got? 18.150. T3, 17.390. Approximately, we get those values. Right? Now, if you want to see that the heat rate of heat transfer, just go to create the element table. Element table, define table, add what we are going to add here by sequence number SMS1. If you give SMS1 stands for rate of heat transfer. Similarly, what we see in the stresses and strain LS1, LETL1. Similarly, for heat transfer, you want to know that by sequence number SMS1 is just give OK, close it. Then go to plot results. In that element table, that SMS1 just give OK. Now see that what is the rate of heat transfer here? What we calculated here 11.101. How much value you got? 11.173. That is the analytical method. This is approximate method. That matches here value is what? Right? So this is the way you have to compare both analytical and ANSYS method. If you want to see the two-dimensional view, go to plot controls, style, size and shape, display of element is on, then give OK. Then go to plot results, nodal solution, DOI solution. Okay, now this is how better we take this screenshot of this. Now how the heat transfer takes place. How the heat transfer takes place in the composite wall. See that in the composite wall. This is how the heat transfer takes place in composite wall from inside of the wall and outside of the wall. Clear? Or if you want to see the animation for three-dimensional view, go to isometric view. There is a three-dimensional view. Then plot controls. Go to animate, deformed shape. Now see that how deformed results. Now deformed shape. Go to style, animate, deformed results. Just give the temperature, then give OK. Now this is how the heat transfer takes place to the composite wall. Clear? There's only 1 minute, less than 1 minute time is there. If I take the attendance, wait for a minute. Total 73 participants are there. 72. If those who have manual are already there in your respective WhatsApp group, please try to solve it. If you've got doubt, okay, I will also upload this video, whatever today's session, to the YouTube. If you want, you can see that video. Yes, thank you one and all for attending this meeting. Maybe another couple of seconds.